Hello, my name is Matt Johnson. I'm a partner at Devine, Millimet. We are the legal counsel to the New Hampshire Association of Realtors. On behalf of the risk management group, we would like to offer a few videos on certain risk management topics. This is a new delivery vehicle that does not take place of, but is a supplement to our normal risk management seminar each April, Realtors in the Crossfire. The next seminar will be in April 2013, so please mark your calendars. As an additional resource, please look on the NHAR.org website for the purple box in the bottom. That is the risk management box. If you click on that, it'll provide you access to the legal resource line, which provides you information on current risk management issues facing realtors, and you can also pose questions, which I'll do my best to try to answer for you. Here are the top 10 things not to put on a listing sheet and not to tell a prospective buyer. Number 1, do not say or write "great home for families." This is likely a Fair Housing Act violation if you do. Number 2, do not list the property as 4 bedrooms with a 3-bedroom septic system. You may think that by making this qualification you have protected yourself, but buyers will say effectively in court that they did not understand this distinction. Number 3, do not put on the listing sheet "large property, subdividable." Buyers will rely on this information and you have no idea whether it's subdividable. Number 4, do not put on the listing sheet "spacious house with in-law apartment." Again, this states a legal conclusion and you do not know whether the apartment that is in the property is proper, legal, or can continue. Number 5, do not put on the listing sheet or tell a buyer "everything in this house is brand new." You may think that this statement is innocuous, but the buyers will rely on this and later on will call you to task when they find certain things are not brand new in the house. Number 6, do not, in the public remarks section of the listing agreement, put "bank approval required for short sale." You do not need to do that, and by putting it in the public section of the listing sheet, you are weakening potentially the seller's negotiating position. Number 7, do not put on the listing sheet or tell a prospective buyer that board approval is required for the transaction. Again, you probably do not know whether that is in fact the case. That is due diligence the buyer will need to do, and they will need to consult an attorney for assistance. Number 8, do not list the property or tell a buyer that it's an adult community. This could also be grounds for a Fair Housing Act complaint. Number 9, do not list or tell a buyer the exact acreage of a lot unless you are 150% sure you are correct. Because if you make a mistake, the buyer will use that against you later on if they want to get out of the transaction. Number 10, do not put on the listing sheet or tell a prospective buyer, "don't worry about the airplane noise." You do not want to tell them that. That is an issue that they have to decide themselves, and even after you tell them that and they go through the transaction, they will come back later on when they decide that they do worry about the airplane noise.